Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse my crustiness. I'm wearing a cap today. I didn't do my hair. You know the usual rant. I have red eyes and my eyes are very small and I don't understand why, but we're not talking about that. So what I wanted to speak about is how much I love going to the hood. I love going to the hood because I feel like whenever I'm at the hood, I learn something new. I learn a lot about myself, but I also learn a lot about the people that are surrounding us. And today, when I came back, I decided to make this video. Oh my God, guys, there are so many people, ekasi or in the hood, that are suffering. There are no young men in the hood. I think the system has really, I don't know, kill the young men in the hood. The young men in the hood, guys, are on drugs and some of them are on alcohol. And it's so sad to see that. And you'll never see this if awukazi ekasi or you go to ekasi, if you go into a shisanyama or a car wash, like in and out. And if also you didn't grow up ekasi, because when you go to kasi, that's when you get to meet people okule nabo, people that you grew up with. That's where you meet or that's where you see family, like your cousins that you grew up with. That's where you actually get to see people that you know, especially kulele kasi. And you were able to kind of like make it out, if I may put it like that. And obviously, mhlambe now you're in the suburbs, or you are renting somewhere in, wherever, but you made it out of the hood, basically. You realize how things have changed. So many people are on drugs. So many young men are on drugs. So many young men in the hood are alcoholics. So many. I don't know if this is a cry for help or what, but the system has killed the Black South African men in the hood specifically. And let me shock you, that is the majority South African Black men. That demographic in the hood is the majority. And those people are not functional. Those people are on drugs. Those people are using substance. Those people are drinking alcohol like there's no tomorrow. That is where our Black men are. Like, the system is basically killing our Black brothers. And I don't know if we're seeing it or, sometimes we maybe don't see it because it's not on our eyes every day. Or maybe even we come from the hood. Some of us, abakhulele kasi, or some of us that grew up in the township, we don't want to be reminded about that life. And guys, I swear, if you go to the hood and see how many Black South African men are literally walking dead. And I on Saturday, not on Saturday, I think during the week or somewhere on Wednesday, I went to the shop, to get something, and I was with my cousin. And we kind of like ended up sitting in that shop. So it's like a South African Black-owned shop. So we kind of like, it's a young guy, maybe 40s, or maybe not 40s, let me say late 30s. And then he comes and he joins us, so we're just sitting there and we're just having conversation. And he said something so profound, and that thing is really stuck with me. He said that a lot of people in the hood want to make it out, but they don't know where to start. They don't know where to start because they are unemployed. They don't have a job. They don't have even the smallest or the littlest money to actually do those things. And we don't kind of like know these things when we are here now, when I'm working as a lawyer, when I'm working as an accountant, when I'm working as a whatever, when I've made my money. These are the things that I don't think about now, that I don't see. And that we are not fighting for as like Black people. Do you know what I'm saying? That guy said something. He said people don't know where to start because they don't have the means to do so. They don't have that 5 rand, they don't have it. And it takes us back to Lento Leyama 350 because it's always a conversation. Those 350s actually help a lot of people. I passed by this other place, and that place has Wi-Fi. I think the Wi-Fi in that particular corner is very strong. A lot of young people were gathered there, scrolling on the internet. And I feel like the internet is the best teacher because it will tell you, at least it will equip you sometimes with ways to improve your life. Some people do like e-contents, and that's how they actually improve their lives. Guys, we need to do something as Black people. I think we are losing our land again, you know, because we're not fighting enough. We're not doing enough. We are losing this battle again. And it means our children will have to fight again. I don't know what we're going to do, guys. I know it's December. Nobody wants to hear all of these things. I know it's December. But the young men in the hood are not doing well. And the system has done that to us, to the young men. Drugs are doing that. Alcohol, oh my God, is doing that to our young men. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys, but we need to do something.
The system is busy trying to destroy Black families. The system is trying to destroy a Black man. But right now I'm at a point where, to what extent is the system really trying to destroy a Black family? To what extent is the system really destroying a Black man? There's a part of it where it has to do with our unwillingness to work together as men and women, as Black men and Black women. We are more loyal to our wounds. We are more loyal to our insecurities. We are more loyal to our egos. We are more loyal to what we call traditions and culture, even though those things are divisive themselves, in a sense that a woman always has to undermine her potential and who she can be so that the ego of a man can be full. Also, apart from that, if a woman happens to be in a place of empowerment, educationally or financially, there's a lot of women out there, they think it means now they are more important, so a man is nothing and a man can be disrespected and undermined. So there's a level to it where I feel like, yeah, the system is contributing to the downfall of Black families and Black men, but there's an extent to it where we contribute. We are more loyal to our egos. We are more loyal to our pride. We are more loyal to our fears and insecurities. We're not healing. We're not coming together and being intentional to relate with each other at the level of equality in a sense of dignity, self-worth and respect. No, when I have money, it's all about me. I'm gonna make you feel it as a woman that I'm the man and you're nothing, you must worship me. When you as a woman have money, I must worship you. There's this thing of power and resources. It just massages and nurses our egos and our low self-esteem, poor self-image and the lack of confidence. And we want to blame the system for all of that. Yeah, the system can empower women at the expense of men, which is a separate conversation, I understand. But that's the reason why marriages are falling apart. That is why our gender relations in terms of men and women are messed up. I'm like, no, we fundamentally, in terms of morals and values, we are lost. We are broken. If we can fix that, no matter what the system does, we have the basics, we have the foundation, families will remain to be strong.
If you are a parent and you're raising young boys, I really feel for you. I really do, because society is failing boys at alarming rates. And at the same time, society has the presupposition that boys and men are having a good time in the world. They're having a good time, they have opportunities. It's grand for boys and it's bad for everyone else, which is false. It's false. It's a lie. A horrible lie. Now, for an argument to hold, it requires proof. So what's the existential proof of my claims? Okay, let's do this exercise. Who's the overwhelming majority in these places? Jails. It's males. Highest suicide rates? Males. Highest homelessness? Males. Highest substance abuse? Males. School dropouts? Males. Homicide rates and overwhelming majority of lives being lost is males. Crime being perpetuated, males. Economic irrelevance, males. Overwhelming majority of these are males, man. So I'm sure you get the picture. And the funny thing is, legislation and policymakers have convinced themselves that, hey, we need to proliferate everyone else only to become serious economic players and not the males, because males are doing well. While looking at one man's wealth, look at Elon Musk's wealth and say, oh, male wealth is the biggest in the world, right? Which is false. One man's wealth is the biggest in the world. The rest of the males are poor, broke, economically irrelevant, gambling their lives away because they're miserable, smoking their lives away because they have nothing to do, or selling the substance to make a living. They don't have anything at all. They look at these 10 CEOs who run South African banks and large business, and they think they all represent men. They don't. It's just a couple of guys, man. It's less than 10 guys, 20 guys, 30 guys. They don't represent all men. So give men opportunities, involve men in the conversation, build a community and a society that is really inclusive. We need recourse ASAP. We are failing men at alarming rates. Free game.